Oliver and Company, directed by George Scribner. So the movie starts out up in New York City, where some cute-ass kittens are trying to get picked out like the NBA draft. One kitten doesn't get picked, and Ray messes up the box he was all up in. So that kitten is forced to walk off by himself, like when you don't get picked for dodgeball. The next day, he meets a cool dog named Dodger, and gets tricked into stealing some hot dogs from a vendor. So that kitten falls out homie with a good voice, and ends up at his home at the docks. Dodger then takes the credit for the meal, and gives it to the other dogs there. Tito the Chihuahua, Einstein the Great Dane, Rita the Saluki, and Francis the Bulldog. The kitten drops in, and the other dogs find out how Dodger really got that food. And just then their owner, Fagin, a pickpocket, comes home with some dog food. But he gets called back outside by a loan shark named Sykes. Sykes is like, "You lanky street monkey, you got 3 days to get me my money, or you're gonna be taking a nap at SpongeBob's house." Feeling down, Fagin goes back inside and gets convinced into reading a book to the animals. Fagin's like, "Once upon a time there was a sassy dog. The sassy dog said, 'Oh no you didn't,' to every person she knew. Surprisingly, she could never find a boy dog for herself." The end. Ew, son. So the next day they go in town, and Fagin releases the dogs to look for somebody rich to shake down. They target a limousine with a lonely little girl named Jenny Foxworth inside, who misses her parents, and her butler Winston, because butlers don't have last names. The dogs start their operation, and the kitten is put on lookout. But things start to mess up, and while Tito became a roasted enchilada, the kitten was separated from the others. Jenny found the kitten in the car and took him home, but she already got a pet named Georgette, a pompous princess poodle, who is a show dog. And when she gets up, she then sings the best song sang by a dog in a Disney movie ever, about how perfect she is. And before Georgette comes downstairs, Jenny starts to cook grub for the kitten. Jenny's like, "Hold on, little kitty, I'm gonna cook you the meanest fried chicken pie you ever done did tasted." Georgette goes into the kitchen and is obviously jealous. And after talking to her parents, Jenny is able to keep the kitten. And so Jenny shows the kitten the lavish rich-ass lifestyle of the 1% of New York. She names him Oliver. Meanwhile, the other dogs make up a plan to figure out how to save Oliver from the terror of being around such things as golden toilets. They find a way into the home as Jenny leaves for school, and that level 99 hater Georgette helps them take back Oliver. And when they get back to the docks, Oliver tells him that he was actually okay with being there, which offends Dodger. Dodger is like, "I thought we was family. I feel more betrayed than when Beyonce left Destiny's Child. Ain't nobody know who the other two are now." And just then, Fagin comes in, sadder than a teacher without no students, because the 3 days that he had to pay back Sykes are now over. He notices Oliver's gold tag and gets the idea to leave a ransom note to get some of them green things. And now Jenny realizes that Oliver is gone, and she decides to get him back herself. Fagin goes over to Sykes and tells him about the people who are gonna give him money for the cat. Sykes goes with the deal and gives Fagin 12 hours. Jenny arrives at the dock with Georgette, which was not what Fagin was expecting, but he gives Oliver back anyway. And Sykes takes the opportunity and kidnaps Jenny himself. Oh snap, yo! So Dodger and the gang take things into their own paws and rescue Jenny from Sykes' hideout. Fagin helps him out in the end, and Sykes ends up being hit by a train. Oh god. Well, tough luck, nigga. And the next day, Jenny celebrates her birthday with the animals, and Winston is notified that her parents are finally coming home. And so Oliver, hey, you better not touch that girl. You better not do it. That's right, sucker. Anyway, and so after all of this struggle with trying to find a family, he has now found one with Jenny. And Oliver now has a home, not just in a place, but with people who care about him. The end.